Alright, so, in one of my streams, I was asked as to what multiplayer games I have on my PS4. I am simply just gonna make this video here to just show you what I have access to. I'll start with what I have installed, and then I'll just show you, like, it's just gonna be, like, every game I've ever owned. That's digitally, because my PS4 can only do downloads. Don't ask why, it's busted. So let's get on to that. I'ma just go through here. If it's a multiplayer game I'm not willing to play, I will just straight up fucking mention it. Actually, let's start with Zombie Army Trilogy. I heard from a friend that multiplayer is not too reliable, so possible. I like playing The Division 2. Stardew Valley is always a nice thing to play. Battlefront 2 is actually one of the few multiplayer co-op versus games that doesn't really rage me the fuck out. And that's saying something. My friends that I've played fucking Paladins and Overwatch with, they can attest to that. Spellbreak can be a fun game if I'm playing with other people. SnowRunner, I end up playing with my friend Dingo. I am not touching the Classics collection for multiplayer. I know it's capable. I play that for Shining Force. Yeah, Neo 2. That would only really work if you have already completed the game, because I have not. Mud Runner, same thing with SnowRunner. Playing around that with Dingo. I'm always up for trying to get back into Monster Hunter. I have a character that's currently working the Iceborne DLC. I am always willing to fucking play some Minecraft. Like, just whether it's New World, pre-existing world, what have you, Minecraft is fun. I know how to make bee trees. Grand Theft. I will play that, but I will never do a public lobby game. I hate all of those assholes. Generation Zero. It's a fun game until you realize all you can really do at the end after you've beaten the game is just fight the fucking Reaper, the big-ass robot creature with shields. And I think I have all the exotic weapons, so unless you just want to, just shoot the shit and shoot some zombies, sure, I don't mind. Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. I will co-op with that with whoever wants to play it for days. I am not a versus person, however. The Dead Island 1 and 2. That is off limits. I am going through that with a friend when he is available. Dauntless. Always willing to hunt some monsters. With anyone. Just like Monster Hunter. The Dark Souls series, I will not touch online. It is too fucking toxic. Bloodborne, however, is a different story. I will play that with whoever fucking wants to play me. Play with me, playing the game. Words. Alright, now we're into things that have not been installed. XCOM 2. I love XCOM 1. I love Enemy Within. I abhor XCOM 2. Its difficulty spike for me is too fucking difficult. So, I know it's got a versus mode. It's not happening, folks. The Worms games. Not a fan of Worms. They're just on here to be on here to say I have them. World of Tanks. You can die a little too easy in there. So, that's a no for me. Warframe. I dropped out of Warframe a long time ago, but if enough people want to fucking hang out and play Warframe, I'll re-download it. Don't really know much about Warface. I tried to get a friend of mine to play it with me because they were playing it, but they never got back to me. Said person knows who they are. Wish we could hang out more. Vigor. Same person, same reason, also no. Valkyria Chronicles, if that ever had any kind of co-op, I wish. Uno. I will play Uno for hours. I will have fun being destroyed and destroying. I could make content out of that. I'm not sure if these two have co-op, but if they do, okay. Titanfall. I love playing in the mechs, but there's only so much wave-based shooter you can do before you're forced to do versus, and I hate versus. Unless it's, it's a fun game. Let's see what else we got. The Forest. Oh, good. If I could get people to reliably play this, then maybe. But it is seriously on the horror side. I'm not sure how well I would handle that, but if I can reliably get people, maybe. Not touching Elder Scrolls. Yeah, it may be an MMORPG, but the multiplayer aspect is twash. Not touching Terraria. Not touching Switchblade. If Subnautica had co-op, I would want to do that with people, but it does not. Soul Cal. Fuck. This Soul Cal, that's a bit of a thing, simply because I had fun with it. I know someone who still plays it now and then, and she's a fucking Voldo main. But all the unique characters you could craft, just like an OC battle, I'd be up for that. Just take it easy on me, please. Sniper 3. That has co-op. I'd be willing to co-op that. Content and all. Smite gives me a headache. I'm not playing Smite. What else we got? Assault and Sanctuary has co-op, but it's so weird and awkward to get started that it's not on the list. Risk of Rain 2. I wish I had people to play this fucking game with. I like this game. Problem is there wasn't anyone playing with, so I kinda took it off my system. But if somebody fucking wants to play through, then yeah, sure, I'll fucking play with you. The Resi games. If a Resi game has co-op and you want me to play it, I'll play it. Just know that we're playing through the whole thing and we're doing a video out of it. Remnant from the Ashes. I am up for shooting, killing, and dying a lot. Even if it frustrates me at times. Realm Royale. You'd have to talk me into playing Realm Royale, because back when Realm Royale started, me and said friend who I try to play games with, but meh, doesn't work no more. We dominated at Realm Royale. And then they changed what Realm Royale was, so we don't play Realm Royale anymore. So I don't think I'll play Realm Royale. Portal Knights. Not touching Portal Knights. Pix Arc. You'd have to talk me into that one, even if you had it. Paladins. I'm gonna clamp this in with Overwatch over here. You'd have a hard time talking me into playing these games again, especially since I rage quit Actually, I rage deleted Overwatch. Cost me $20. It wasn't that fucking big of a money sink. You could talk me easier into Paladins, though. I've always liked it. I am a fucking healer DPS main. Fucking my Constellation Boy for the win. I can never find anyone to play Outward with. If I could find people to play Outward with, I would play Outward. I think Onrush is co-op. If somebody asked, and they were letting me take the time to download it, sure. No Man's. I'm willing to play No Man's. It's just I sunk a lot of time into No Man's, so you'd have to talk me into it. Neo Complete Edition, second verse, same as the first with Neo 2. You'd have to already complete the game, that way we could go through the game. Actual story with Neo 2. Back when my PS4 was capable of playing discs, I bought it like day one, and right when you were at the end, like the final 3 missions, you needed to update so you could actually play it, because the game needed a day 1 patch. I hated that. I did not have internet back then. Eventually I got internet, beat the game, but I had to do a super hard reset because my PlayStation pseudo-fried. Don't ask me how, because I don't remember. But it deleted all my shit, all my saves, so I have to work back on that one. And you can tell I'm a big Neo fan, like I have the beta and the Last Chance trial. Huge Neo fan. Love that shit. Not touching Need for Speed. I think Neon Chrome has co-op. Neverwinter? Maybe. Again, Need for Speed's second verse, same as the first. Shippuden, that's just verses. You know how I feel about verses. Let's see, what else? Monopoly. I can make content out of Monopoly. I'm willing to play Monopoly as long as you consent to being recorded. Mobile Suit Gundam Battle's a little too slow for my liking. Yes, I own Mass Effect Andromeda. I don't remember if it has multiplayer, but if it does, maybe, again, you'd have to talk me into it. Let It Die is just versus and not even, like, player v player. It's fucking computer based. Kingdom New Lands, it has connection problems along with Kingdom 2 Crowns. They have connection issues. Killing Floor 2, I'm willing to play some Killing Floor 2. Second verse, same as the first. Ascent to being recorded, because that is some content right there. Let's see, what else we got? Not playing H1Z1, don't ask. Oh, God, I don't own that many. God Eater. If you have God Eater Resurrection, I'll play God Eater Resurrection. Just know that I'm, like, very early game, low level character. Will not play Friday the 13th. Will not play Fortnite no more. I burnt on that years ago. $76. Oh, fucking 76. No. Fall Guys, also no. Dying Light, I like Dying Light. I'd do a playthrough of Dying Light, again, recorded. Dragon Ball Xenoverse, why play Xenoverse when you can play Xenoverse 2? But if you do not have Xenoverse 2 and still want to hang out with me on Xenoverse, tell me, I'll download the game, we'll have some fun. Original Sin 2. Maybe someday I'll, when I have more people who are willing to sub, hint, hint, we could get a 4-person going. Why play Original Sin Enhanced Edition when you can play Sin 2? And Dissidia is just a no. I'm not a Dissidia fan. Imagine Detroit Become Human as multiplayer. That would be funny. That'd be interesting. I'm not gonna play Defiance. Again, just like Darwin's something you'd have to really talk me into, because I'm not sure if it actually has co-op or not. And I already talked about Dark Souls. Not touching Cuisine, because, well, it's a battle royale, and there are very few battle royales I'd ever play. Crash Team Racing. If you got Crash Team Racing, then if enough people have Crash Team Racing, sure. Get a full team in Crossout. Crossout is free, by the way. That'd be interesting. I'm always up to smash shit in Code Vein. I do not have its DLCs, because I am quite aware that DLCs are not worth my time, nor my money, because they don't respect it. I would love going through the Tower of Babel and Catherine full body, but I tried that with a friend of mine, and the desync made it impossible to play. Always up for Call of Duty Zombies. You know, any of these 5 games, zombies, hit me up, bros. Maybe Versus if you talk me into it. But it'd probably just be like all of us just fighting each other. Borderlands 3. Oh god. You'd have to talk me into playing Borderlands just in general. I couldn't even finish 3. I was burnt the fuck out. Brawlhalla is fun until you get pissed off. But that still said it's fun. You know, if anybody owns an Oculus Quest, like, fucking just ask me for, like, the friend stuff, and I'll tell you, and we could fucking play some shit on Quest. I could use some more friends on Quest. Oculus Quest. Wireless. Better than wired. We all know it's true. I think Battleborn is literally dead. So, it's dead, so I guess the answer is no. Ark. Here's the thing with Ark. We would need an actual server tweaked so that we're not spending days trying to get a dinosaur just so that we can tame it. So, unless you fit those qualities, the answer is no way in hell. Also, speaking of no way in hell, Apex Legends. No way in hell. No way in hell? And 99 Vitas, I do believe, has co-op. It was PS Plus. So if you have that, you want to play? Let's do it. But, oh yeah, Absolver. It has dungeons now, actually. It'd be interesting to play that. I know decent amount of people had Absolver, like 6 or 7 people in the Rogue Planet community have Absolver. If any of them are interested in hanging out with me playing some Absolver, I'd re-download it. But also, if anyone eventually wants me to make a video series, like some content and stuff out of this, or maybe you have not played it, you want to know what it's like, I could do a Tuesday mystery video on that. You know, just all this stuff for stuff in the comments, you know, of this video. So, that's gonna be it for me. This is your Sunday Scrub Lord for his Tuesday mystery video. Signing off. Have a great day. Have your best week. Keep having your best month. And let's try and make 2021 better than 2020. See ya.